Hey guys, and welcome back. So an update to my dragon fruits. So 2 weeks ago, I started some phosphorus fertilizer for these guys here. In hoping that it would, send out buds, and right away, 2 weeks later, buds. So this is my red flash, and these are the first couple buds that came out that I saw this morning. Not too bad, good looking buds. Right, right toward the end of the branch here, so it's going to hang onto the ground. That's going to be very, very pretty once it ripens. And also my Haley Comet, it budded as well, two buds. So these two buds here are a lot bigger, well, not a lot bigger, but bigger than than the red flash. But so these guys here probably came out before I started the potassium, I'm sorry, the phosphorus. um so so from these two here budding. The other day, I was driving around the neighborhood up in Westminster in Garden Grove. I saw people dragging fruits over the fence, already bloomed, faded, and set. So I am a little bit behind. So note to self, next season, start the phosphorus right away. Once the weather's warm up a little bit, maybe in the 50 or even the low 60, just feed it. And so extend the season a little bit. I think one of my viewers commented that his or hers already bloomed a month ago or budded a month ago. So I am behind. But with that said, I actually went and bought something else as well, and that is the reason for this is because of my wax bamboo. It has a hard time setting and bloom and set. So I went out and bought this here. So the fruit bloom and booster, strengthen the roots and increase yield. So what this is just a fertilizer in the liquid form. 2, 15, and 15. So rather than have the tree suck up the nutrient from the roots, this one here you can spray it onto the branches or the leaves, and the trees absorb it right there. And that's where the buds and the flowers and the fruits are going to be. So I think that in a way is going to help increase the yield, of it being set, and the trees carrying the buds to bloom until it blooms. So with this here, this small container here is actually good for 192 gallons. So you mix this, is very concentrated. So you got to mix this with water before you spray it. So let's look at the ingredients. So like I said before, so nitrogen 2%, phosphate 15%, potash 15%, and zinc, iron, and all the other metals that the tree may need. So with this here, it is recommended to use once every 1 or 2 weeks. I'll be doing this every weekend. And how much? So one teaspoon of this is able to make 2 gallons of liquid fertilizer that you can spray onto your trees or plants or whatever. And to give you a perspective, so this pump here that I have is 27 ounces, and this is roughly a quarter of a gallon, and you have this much here, and this much here is enough for me to spray my entire backyard. And so this much here probably just require maybe one or two droplets of this. So this here will probably last me for this entire season, and and maybe the next as well. So it's quite easy. It's quite easy. So you just use whatever pump you guys have, and then just go out here and spray it after you mix it, and it's just simple as that. And as you can see, it's just liquid, and the tree is gonna absorb onto your plant. I'm not sure if this is a tree or a plant, but it's gonna absorb it right there, and that's where that's where the buds are gonna be. Like right here, that's the buds, and then is strengthen it, and make sure that it gets to bloom and then set and fruit. And so just another way to guarantee, not guarantee, but to increase your chances of getting fruit. Unlike my lychee, my wax bamboo, and my even my sapodilla, having a very, very hard time trying to get these guys to fruit and to hold on to it until you can actually eat them. so so my dragon fruits here, guys. Early June. I am behind, but it's it's better to be late than never, right? All right, guys, that's it. Just a quick update on my dragon fruit, and to share with you what I discover on Amazon. So this was bought on Amazon. So since I live in California, we have very strict import export on chemical. So this is the only thing, well, not the only thing, maybe one of the few things that I can buy and get a ship here to California. So if you live outside of California, you probably have more options than I do. But regardless, all it is just liquid fertilizers, nitrogen, potash, and phosphate, really. So hopefully that's gonna help my backyard. More fruits for me this season. All right, guys, enjoy your day.